You have undoubtedly seen massive, terrifying creatures in Hollywood movies, such as the anaconda. But do you know where this colossal snake, capable of swallowing an entire human whole, can be found? Our world is shrouded in mystery. Even after millions of years of effort, it has not been possible to unravel all its secrets, nor will it likely be possible in the future. Among these mysteries, one stands out: the Amazon rainforest, along with the river that flows through it. By now, you have likely heard many tales regarding the Amazon rainforest. You may have heard of the boiling river, where the water remains at a rolling boil 24 hours a day. You may have also heard of the walking tree, a tree within this forest that appears to move. And, of course, you have surely heard stories of massive snakes like the anaconda. However, in today's video, I will discuss a subject that is conspicuously absent from the Amazon rainforest: bridges. In the modern era, thanks to advanced technology, we have successfully constructed bridges even across the vast expanse of the ocean. But what mystery lies hidden within the Amazon River that makes governments hesitant to build a bridge across it? After all, if engineers are capable of constructing bridges in challenging environments like the open ocean, building one over a river should be a relatively simple task for them. So why have they failed to construct a bridge over the Amazon River? To uncover the secret behind this mystery, I invite you to watch the entire video. Since ancient times, humans have crossed rivers out of necessity, whether for travel, trade, or survival. However, thanks to the advancements of technology, humanity has transformed this arduous task into a simple one. When a river serves as a natural boundary between two countries or cities, a bridge becomes the sole conduit that unites them, effectively reducing travel distances. Today, human civilization has reached such pinnacles of progress that we are capable of constructing tunnels beneath the ocean floor. We have not even hesitated to build bridges right across the open seas. So, what terrifying force or phenomenon lies hidden within this particular river that has hindered the construction of a bridge? In reality, there are several distinct reasons why no bridge has been built across the Amazon River. Before delving into those reasons, however, we must first understand what makes the Amazon River and the region surrounding it so unique. The Amazon is the largest rainforest on Earth. A rainforest is a forested region characterized by abundant rainfall, where the trees remain lush and green throughout the year. This dense tropical forest is so vast that it spans an area exceeding 70 million square kilometers. If this rainforest were a sovereign nation, it would rank as the 9th largest country in the world in terms of sheer size. To put it more precisely, there is enough space within this forest to accommodate the combined landmass of Britain and Ireland 17 times over, and that of Bangladesh 35 times over. This forest is estimated to be approximately 60 million years old. The Amazon rainforest is often referred to as the lungs of the earth, as its vast and diverse vegetation generates nearly 20% of the world's total oxygen supply every single day. Furthermore, the mighty Amazon River flows right through the very heart of this forest. The Amazon River itself remains a source of profound wonder to humanity. It is the second longest river on Earth, stretching approximately 6,400 kilometers. However, due to a rather misguided official declaration by the Brazilian government, it is sometimes erroneously claimed to be the world's longest river. In reality, the title of the world's longest river belongs to the Nile, which measures approximately 6,693 kilometers in length. Flowing through Brazil, Peru, Bolivia, Colombia, and Ecuador, the Amazon River originates in the Andes Mountains of Peru and flows directly into the Atlantic Ocean. Of all the fresh water discharged into the world's oceans, the Amazon River alone contributes nearly 20%. Approximately 30 million people inhabit the 9 countries surrounding the Amazon rainforest. These nations are 1. Brazil, 2. Bolivia, 3. Peru, 4. Ecuador, 5. Colombia, 6. Venezuela, 7. Guyana, 8. French Guiana, 9. Suriname. According to current estimates, the Amazon rainforest is home to more than 300 distinct indigenous tribes. These communities have steadfastly preserved their ancient cultures and traditions, living largely beyond the reach of the modern world. Now, let us turn to the main topic at hand. Given the immense population residing there, is there truly no need for development in the region? Is there no necessity to connect the local inhabitants with the 9 neighboring countries? Friends, we currently live in an era of machines and artificial intelligence. We are continuously constructing bridges across some of the most inaccessible terrains, spanning mountains, rivers, and oceans, feats that would have seemed utterly inconceivable to humanity just a century ago. Yet, within the vast Amazon rainforest, there stands not a single bridge. In this modern world, the age of advanced technology, this reality seems truly baffling. The fundamental question, however, remains: is it even technically feasible to construct a bridge across the Amazon River? Constructing a bridge over the Amazon River is an undertaking fraught with significant risks. Foremost among these is the region's weather. During the dry season, the river remains relatively stable and confined within its banks. However, the onset of the monsoon season brings with it a host of complications. The river's width can swell to as much as 30 miles. This means that a crossing spanning 3 miles during the dry season can expand to a staggering 30 miles during the monsoon. You might now be wondering, what is so surprising about that? After all, the width of all rivers tend to increase during the rainy season. However, the Amazon presents a unique case. When the rains descend here, the water levels rise so drastically that no one can accurately predict which sections of the riverbank will be submerged and which will remain above water. Consequently, the most formidable challenge lies in the sheer impossibility of pinpointing the exact, precise location where a bridge could be safely constructed. Imagine for a moment that the government did succeed in building a bridge there. Yet, come the monsoon season, both ends of the structure, the bridge heads, become completely submerged. If both ends of the bridge are underwater, transit is impossible. In that scenario, what practical purpose would the bridge serve? It would be rendered utterly useless. Another challenge is that the banks of the Amazon River are composed of soft soil, which constantly shifts and erodes with the ebb and flow of the water. However, with the aid of modern technology, it is certainly possible to overcome this obstacle and construct a bridge today. So why is there not a single bridge spanning the Amazon River? To put it simply, there is actually no need for a bridge across the Amazon River. The primary reason for this is that the human population in this region is not particularly dense. Settlements are sparse and scattered across the landscape. Consequently, the road network here is extremely limited, almost non-existent in fact. For the local inhabitants, the river itself serves as their highway. For this very reason, the people here rely on boats and ferries for transportation rather than cars or motorcycles. Another factor contributing to the absence of bridges over the Amazon River is the presence of dangerous wildlife. As mentioned earlier, the river is home to terrifying creatures such as the anaconda, capable of swallowing an entire human whole. Consequently, undertaking bridge construction over the Amazon poses significant safety risks. Perhaps it is precisely this concern that deters the local authorities from taking steps to initiate bridge building projects. There is yet another reason why bridges have not been built across the Amazon River. According to experts, if a bridge were to be constructed over the river, it would inevitably lead to increased human settlement. Forests would be cleared to make way for the development of cities and industrial complexes. As a result, the wildlife inhabiting this region would face an existential crisis. The Amazon rainforest is home to at least 40,000 species of trees, 3,000 species of fish, and 2.5 million species of insects. In the Peruvian section of the Amazon alone, a single tree has been found to harbor approximately 43,000 different species of ants. So imagine then, if humanity were to fully colonize this region, the Amazon's incredible biodiversity would vanish rapidly. Furthermore, if these forests were to be destroyed, the delicate balance of nature would be disrupted, plunging human society into a crisis. This is because the Amazon rainforest alone generates 20% of the world's oxygen supply. Moreover, the waters of the Amazon rivers are among the purest on Earth. It is for these reasons that both government authorities and experts remain apprehensive about undertaking bridge construction projects in this region. However, this does not mean that attempts to build bridges here have never been made. In 2010, the Brazilian government constructed an 11,700